Yeah. June 1812, the Niemen River wide, 422,000 men on the eastern side. One man's cartography of consequences, naming gold. The Grand Armée steps forward, doing what is told. Wilna falls like a formality, the columns press ahead, not heroes. Inventory counted, catalog and lead. He drew the lines on maps, the way a ledger draws a sum. The men were the arithmetic, the empire was the drum. Genius without restraint, they said it with the bow. 100,000 horses pulling forward, pulling now. Mid-July, the sweat, the dust, the roads that offer nothing back. 28 days from the crossing and already off the track.
422,000.
Say the number slow.
422,000.
Watch the river flow. March without question, march because the order came. The men are not the story, they're the footnote in the frame. One dream of empire, one decision at the center.
422,000.
Paid the entry. Now watch the map. Minard already knew, he drew the flow of men the way a coroner draws true. At Polotzk, 60,000 peel away up north. The second march, a second column splitting from the source. You see it in the diagram, the ribbon thins divides. The northern route, the quieter route, the one that still decides. 100,000 left at Smolensk, grinding through the grain. Berezina, a word that fits the shape of something claim. He called it victory, the emperor did. He called the numbers kind, 70,000 casualties in a single day. Combined in Moscow, the reward a city no one wanted to give. 100,000 reach it, 22,000 still live. 6,000, write that slowly, 6,000 standing there. The width, the minor driven, barely troubled by the air. This is what a single-centered hand can spend without a blink. The men are not the glory, they are ink. $422,000 started crossing in the June. The map does not editorialize. It doesn't have to. Minard just drew the width. The width said everything. The width said everything.